It's not even me making fun of Team Italy. This is... Oh my god. I would like to report a murder that I just watched on live television. These poor Italians on the Valentine's Day did not receive much love from their hockey team. The Finnish Mafia continues to be the most underrated nation, other than probably the Slovaks. You get 3 points from Rantanen and 2 points from Heiskanen, including a goal. And former Dallas star Mikhail Granlund had 2 goals today. Oh, and Kivarant had 2 too. Forgot about him. But to all my viewers from the States and Canada, happy Valentine's Day. And to my Finnish viewers, hyvää ystävänpäivää.
This is what it's like going to a hockey game at the Olympics. This matchup was USA versus Germany, so of course I had to represent. The night started off with both a train ride and a shuttle to get to the arena. And after walking past all the Canada fans leaving the previous game, we were herded together to get inside through just one gate. Before warm-ups, I explored all around the arena, which got so much negative press before the games, but I thought it was really cool in it. I took in warm-ups for a few minutes, which was insane to watch with all the USA stars before heading to first. Some cool things in here, but I'm saving my shopping for the main Olympics flagship store in the city center, so stay tuned for that. With no national anthems being played, puck drops snuck up very fast, so I found my seat, which I was pretty happy with. The US scored late in the first period to get the fans going, and I headed down to the concourse to get some food items to try first. The US really took control of this game in the second period, but I have to give a big shout out to the German fans who showed up for the Alberta. They created such a cool atmosphere throughout this entire game. The US ended up cruising to a 5-1 victory to win their group, and as my first Olympic experience, I don't think it could have gone any better. I'll be in Italy all week documenting my Olympics trip, so make sure you follow along to experience it with me.
We gotta go to Milan.
Milan what? Italy? What's in Milan?
I want to ask you about Macklin celebrating. He's got a goal in every single game, ton of points. Is there something that you've learned about him that maybe you didn't know about him coming into this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, just how great of a kid he is. I think it's amazing to see what he's capable of right now at 19 years old at this tournament. And looking back to myself at that age, I don't even think I come close to this. So it's pretty spectacular to see how much his game evolves just day by day here, and especially with his line mates and how well they work together. So it's great.
You're pretty darn good though, so don't.
Juraj Slafkovský should have been named captain of Team Slovakia. I understand that he's young. I understand that Thomas Tatar is a veteran. But when the games get tough, he's not your guy. Juraj Slafkovský is the reigning Olympic MVP. He should have been named captain.
Vlastně já ani nehraju jako hokej. Právě já dělám zedničinu, jo, ale chlapi jako to, no, psali, že jich je málo.
Máte po celý zápas vlastně soubojů 1 na 1 a hodně rychlostí Švýcarů.
No, tak jako oni by moc rychlí a já jsem... však já se otočil, oni byli za mnou 2. Já říkám, to je prostě rychlost draka.
Go, Kylie, go! Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Toller Schuss. Hier sehen wir es nochmal. Und Stützle verzögert nochmal. Ja, da ist er. Tim Stützle.
Hier sehen wir es. Hier, Peterke, wie er nachsetzt und da Stützle einsetzt.
Because nobody admits anything they've done! Even all the coffee from the...
Here are our 4 best Olympic hockey players from Sunday.
All right, number 1 for my Fortune 4, it's got to be Connor McDavid. He leads the tournament with 9 points. That's 9 points in 9 periods. That's the most ever during the NHL era for a player from Canada, passing Jonathan Toews. For number 2, got to go with Austin Matthews. Big breakout game against Germany. I thought Team USA played its best game overall, and he did as well. 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist. Really good performance from the captain. He's been a little bit under fire, a little bit under pressure, but he delivered against Germany.
Number 3 for me in the Fortune 4 is going to be Tom Wilson, standing up for his guys against that career league Magnus player who was just trying to get his lick back after getting absolutely dominated. I'd feel bad about myself too. And then number 4, Mark Stone, the guy that people said probably shouldn't be here. Why is he here? Where's Bedard? No, Stone all the way. He played fantastic.
Don't do that, can't do that, won't do that, shouldn't do that. Fuck off, leave me alone. I'm going like that, son. Rockets to the moon, and you ain't getting in my way. Stay out of my slipstream, you're a mug.
All right, just a couple more countries to do when it comes to the preliminary roster preview videos that I've been doing on my channel for the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan. And I'm only previewing, again, the teams that actually have NHL talent and more than one NHL player that was announced to their preliminary roster. So there are a few countries that I am not going to make a video on because, quite frankly, there's just not much to talk about. Anyways, let's get into the next one. And the next one is Latvia. And I will say this graphic was obviously created before Archer Shilovs got traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. But the one thing Latvia's got going for them is they are rock solid in net with Elvis Merzlikins and Archer Shilovs in between the pipes. And we know how, as a Canucks fan, we all know about Archer Shilovs' history of playing in international hockey with Latvia. Historically, he plays extremely well. Now, with that being said, the depth in other departments, not the greatest. They do have Zemgus, Girgensons, Teddy Bluger, a few others for NHL players available for this tournament. But for Latvia, they're going to depend on some of these other players that are playing in other international leagues, and that will kind of be the difference maker of whether or not they can do a little bit of damage at the 2026 Winter Olympics. But they are solid in the most important position. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. They have done well in international hockey as of late. We'll see if that trend continues at the Winter Olympics. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit the follow button. See you in the next one.
Total domination by Canada. You see that, USA? This is how you play against teams that are inferior. France was never in the game. Denmark against USA, they were in the game for half the game. That does not happen to good teams. And Canada is not only a good team, they're the best team by far.
This is how many Canadians are on Italy's Olympic hockey roster. The host team doesn't have a single player on their roster that's played a game in the NHL, but what they do have is 8 Canadians who are able to play on their team thanks to dual citizenship. The Canadians aren't the only international players on the team either, with 2 American-born and 1 Swedish player as well.
Beof. You shouldn't boss it, Forrest.
Ja, doing.
Man, you stop at the papa.
Tisha. No, I know, what is Mala? What is? Wish Nichols Disney. That's no one shit.
Ah, Bjarget. Sedam šest mazeja potekst.
Aha, ja, Melanis, ja. Kaj smil Melanis?
We gotta go to Milan.
Milan what? Italy? What's in Milan?